It's Monday morning, February 10th, 2020. Organic worm casting by Soto here, and I just want to share a feeding with you and take a look at what's going on in the worm bin. I started this worm bin, the 3-gallon totes with approximately 400 worms in them each. And on the left side, the blue tote, I went ahead and fed them a meal on Sunday. And on the gray bin, they didn't get a meal. So this morning I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give them a meal. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take all this top layer here, put it to the side, whatever is easily able to come over here to the side here, and I'm going to go ahead and put some food on there along with some water, and then we're going to go ahead and turn the bin. So here's some yummy food that I made for them the other day, and I have it on video. And this is what it looks like when you start to it's a little bubbly. It's their special brew. Although you have to be careful with this, because being that it's not rotten food in a whole state, you're not having other critters come to visit and share in the meal. It's just the worms. So you want to be careful that they don't get over-toxicated, because it's concentrated. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of water. But if you've watched any of my past videos, you know this is the way I do it. The difference between the past worm bins and the ones I'm doing now are the size. I'm going at a smaller level, but I can assure you that with the first one I did on the 58 worms, that, like you saw the other night, it did get a little moist. So yes, I have to learn. It's an ongoing experience, and see, I'm not even touching the worms. I'm just going ahead and blending the top layer of the food that I mixed, and then taking the shredded brown bags, loosening them up, taking off the castings, and just moving it around. We don't want to get the worm bin too saturated. Excuse me. Which I don't get that leche, and I think that's caused because if you're a worm farmer and you're using the whole foods that are rotten, they're water based. So I think that's, and then when you watering it yourself, but this is the way I do it. This is my technique. I'm going to go ahead and look underneath the bin, and let's take a look at and see what's going on there. Yes, they look like they're doing a good job. So just a little bit of amount that I gave them, along with whatever is already earlier in the bin that they've been working on, and they look pretty good. And as you can see, that's what the bottom looks like. Now, because this is actually their second feeding, because when I placed them in there, they had a little bit of food mixed in with their bedding, and that was on February 5th. So I think that they're doing pretty nice. So we'll go ahead and let them take care of business and look in on the other 3-gallon tote and see what they're doing. And we're going to go ahead with that tote since they were fed on Sunday. Let's go ahead and I want to take a look at filling their moisture level. So here it is. Let's go ahead and take a look at these guys. So I think by filling this right now, they don't really need a feeding. So these guys aren't going to get fed, they're just going to get turned. They seem to be doing okay. Looks very nice. So that's what it looks like. I thought we would be able to give them a feeding. It looks really nice in here. So we'll just leave it alone and let them be, because when I see them crawling up on the sides, there's usually one or two, a little rebellious. I just take them. When they get onto the sides, I just take them and put them in the middle. And that usually takes care of it. If I take it and I just bring them back down to the side where they're at, they'll just crawl back up. Not a different one, the same one. They get a little rebellious. You know, they have a small brain. They do have 5 hearts. And the gizzard is what helps them break down the food. That's why I have these little pearl lights in there, because they break that down. There's one right here. Let me see if I can crush it. Yep. They crush it, they suck on that and helps them digest their food. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the 3-gallon worm bin, and that I started on February 4th. We'll keep an update on them, and well, I'll see what happens as far as how they do in this smaller bin, that many worms. And I still have to do an update on the 18-gallon worm bin that I started on January 6th. And that one is a little more than a month old. So I'll be doing a video right after this one. If you're interested, hope to see you. Leave a comment. If you're not subscribed, maybe you can do that now. And if you're interested, hit that like button if you want to see more. Thanks for coming by. Have a beautiful Monday. Hope your week is blessed. Black gold is the way to go. Bye for now.